Welcome students. This is second video on chapter 9 natural disasters. And in this video we will learn about earthquake, cyclone and tsunami. Earthquake. Now what is earthquake? The shaking of the earth's surface is referred to as earthquake. Okay, when the earth's surface shakes, it is called or referred to as earthquake. And why does it occur? It occurs due to the movement of huge rock plates inside the earth's crust. Okay, it occurs due to the movement of very big rock plates inside the earth's crust. The place inside the earth where the earthquake originates is the focus. So, what is focus? Focus is the place inside the earth from where this earthquake originates or starts. As you can see in the picture, see there is a crack or a fault, and the place from where it originates or this earthquake starts, that is called the focus. Okay, and the place directly above the focus on the earth's surface is called epicenter, and the place which is directly above the focus on the earth's surface, it is called epicenter. Okay, and the maximum effect of earthquake is felt in the epicenter. Okay, now this is a picture, okay, of earthquake and the effects. You can see how much devastating effect it causes. So an earthquake of intensity 7 on Richter scale is quite devastating. Okay, so if an earthquake is of intensity 3 or less than 3, 3.5 or less than that, then it is not much devastating or it does not cause much damage. But an earthquake of intensity 7 is highly devastating. Earthquake is measured on a seismometer. Okay, how do we measure it? On a seismometer, and the intensity is measured on Richter scale. What is intensity? Intensity means how much intense or severe the earthquake is. If the earthquake is of less intensity, okay, or if its reading on the Richter scale is less than 3, then it does not cause much destruction. Okay, but if it is 6.5 or 7, it is highly devastating. Effects of earthquake. Now, what effects can these earthquakes have? See, buildings, roads, bridges, etc. are damaged. Electric and telephone wires or lines are damaged. Sometimes fire breaks out in the damaged building. Sometimes when a building gets damaged, then in that building fire can also break out. Okay, many people and animals, pet animals, they are trapped inside the building. Okay, and sometimes earthquake can also occur in the ocean, which ultimately triggers a tsunami. Okay, sometimes when the earthquake occurs on the ocean floor, okay, sometimes when the earthquake occurs on the ocean floor or inside the ocean, then what happens? As a result, tsunami takes place. Okay. Precautions. Now, what precautions can be taken during an earthquake? First thing is, do not panic. We should not panic and try to move to an open area immediately. What we should do? If an earthquake occurs, we should move to an open area. We should not panic, but move to some open area. Remain close to the walls. If you are inside the house, then you need to remain close to the walls or sit under the table or bed. Okay. Then keep away from the trees. Never stand under a tree or near a tree or electric pole or any signboard or electric wire. We should stand away from these things. Trees, poles, signboards or electric wires. Do not use lift. At the time of earthquake or after earthquake, we should not use lift. Instead, we should use staircase. Switch off electricity supply. Okay, otherwise there can be fire. Okay. Do not sit inside a car or a bus. If you are in a car or bus, then let the car or bus come to a halt and make it stop and then come out of that. Do not sit inside a car or bus. Keep away from the windows. Stay away from the windows and mirrors. Okay. Now cyclone. Cyclone is also another type of disaster, natural disaster. Cyclone is a circulatory wind. Okay, what is cyclone? It is a circulatory wind which circulates. Okay, and it brings heavy rainfall. That causes heavy rainfall. It is very destructive. It causes lot of destruction and causes a great loss of life of people and property also, loss to property also. During cyclone what happened? The wind blows at very high speed. During cyclone what happens? The wind blows at very high speed and cause heavy rainfall. Most of the states located on the eastern coast like Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu are the most cyclone prone state. So these states, most of the states which are located on the eastern coast like Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, they are the most cyclone prone states. Cyclone prone states means these states are continuously in the danger of cyclones. Okay, they have to frequently face the cyclones. Now here it is a picture of cyclone. You can see. So cyclone is a circulating wind that causes heavy rainfall. It is very destructive and causes great loss of life and property. Now effects of cyclone. A cyclone destroys everything that comes in its way. Okay, it destroys everything that comes in its way. It uproots the trees and the poles. Okay, the trees are uprooted. Okay, they fall down and even the electric poles fall down. It disrupts the electric and telephone lines, gets disturbed or broken. Many low-lying areas submerge in water due to heavy rainfall. So what happens in the low-lying areas? Water gets filled in those areas. Okay. Why? Because of heavy rainfall. Now precautions. What precautions can be taken in case of cyclone? Listen to the weather reports on radio and television and follow the advice. So what can be done? We should listen to the weather reports on radio or television and follow the advice given by the experts. Do not go near or into the sea for catching fish or any other thing. Okay. Store food and drinking water for emergency. Then do not go out till you get official advice. Okay. Don't go out until you get official advice. Tsunami. Tsunami comes when strong sea waves strike coastal areas. Now when does tsunami occur? When strong sea waves They strike the coastal areas and sometimes enter many kilometers inside the land. Okay, when does tsunami come? When very strong sea waves. When the sea waves are very strong, they come with great pressure and they strike the coastal areas. Okay, and sometimes they even enter many kilometers inside the land. A tsunami is caused either by an undersea earthquake. Okay, when an earthquake takes place under the sea or on the seabed or on ocean bed, okay, or due to volcanic eruption also. When volcano erupts also, tsunami can come. Okay, the waves travel at a speed of about 750 kilometers per hour. Okay, the waves, they travel at a speed of, imagine the speed, 750 kilometers per hour. When a wave strikes the coast, it looks like a wall of water. The waves appear to be huge wall of water. Here you can see this is a picture of tsunami. See how the waves are rising so high. Okay, it appears like a wall of water. Coastal areas are more prone to this natural disaster. So coastal areas are in the danger of facing tsunami also. Now, effects of tsunami. What are the effects? It damages the homes, trees, electric poles in the coastal area. See, in the coastal it has maximum damage. Cyclone as well as tsunami, they cause maximum damage in the coastal areas. So it damage the houses also, trees, electric poles. Okay, many people and animals also die due to drowning. They drown in the water. Okay, because water gets filled with great level. Okay, at water level becomes high, so many people and animals drown in that, die because of drowning. A large area along the coast gets submerged in water. So a large area along the coast, what happens? It gets submerged in water or water fills in that area. Okay, crops standing in the fields are destroyed. The standing crops or crops growing in the field, they get destroyed. Now, precautions. What precautions can be taken during a tsunami? If there is an undersea earthquake, listen to the warnings. So, if there is an undersea earthquake, we should listen to the warnings given on TV and radio. If there is tsunami alert, move to safer place. If there is tsunami alert, okay, if you have been, there are some warnings and signs and you have been alerted, okay, then we should move to safer place. Move away from the coastal areas to some higher and safer place. If you cannot move away, close. If it is not possible to move away, close all the doors and the windows of the house properly. Store water and food for emergency. Water and food should be stored for emergency because everywhere water will be filled. You will not be able to go out of the house.